Now, a lot of us knew this was going to happen already, and this was actually what I wanted to see between the Democrats, because this is where you'll get to see, like, they're going to expose themselves. Democrats are going to expose Democrats. When Republicans criticize Democratic policies, it just gets called racist or bigotry or whatever. But I knew it was going to happen. Like, once the Democrats square off against each other, they're going to be bringing up the same stuff the Republicans will bring up. But it's not racist, right? Because they're Democrats, so it's automatically not racist. And you have to accept it. Now, during the last debate, they were basically talking about Obama. They were bashing Obama and bashing Biden and some of the decisions they made. But when Obama was in office and Republicans criticized his policies and decisions, it was called racism. It was like, oh, these are good policies. These are good decisions. But here we go. When the Democrats are actually trying to fight for themselves, they keep I was going to say keep it real, but they're more honest about Obama. Now, the same exact thing happened during the last presidential election with Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, and then Hillary Clinton versus Trump. They talked about the trade deals and how the trade deals that Obama made were bad and they need to be redone. Well, what happened? Were y'all saying that when Obama was president, or were you supporting it when he was president, saying, oh, these are good, these are good? Like, it's a joke. Democrats are a joke. Like, they don't care about anything but getting ahead. The other thing is, when Trump came along and started changing some of those trade deals that Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders themselves publicly said were bad deals, what did Democrats do? Oh, he's racist. He's ruining the country. He's racist. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's being arrogant. He's going to make the stock market crash. Blah, 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 blah. But you admitted before he became president that the deals needed to be redone. And then you're saying it now. When you're running for president, when you're saying, vote for me, I'll fix everything, you're saying that the deals are broken. It's a joke. It's a joke. Now, one thing that I find sad about the Democratic debates is that Tulsi Gabbard lit Kamala Harris on fire. And the sad part is, people who vote for Democrats, they're going to, identity politics is going to overrule, like, any other politics that they have. So all of the talk about the school system being a school to prison pipeline, all of the talk about corrupt law enforcement, all of that stuff is going to go right out the window, and that people are going to vote for Kamala Harris because she's black, even though what Tulsi Gabbard said is most likely true. But she's black and she's a woman, so it's like, that's why another reason why I say that identity politics, race first, is stupid. Race first is actually like kind of self-destructive to me. At the end of the day, regardless of who comes out with better ideas, even though most of them are pushing a lot of the same ideas, but at the end of the day, people are going to just vote for a female. They're all going to probably vote for Kamala Harris. And they're going to not vote for like somebody like Joe Biden just because he's just white male, straight white male. And it's like, how can Democrats debate and talk about fix the school system? Oh, so you're saying that Obama didn't fix it? That's what you're saying. You're saying that Clinton didn't fix it? Why? Y'all had the presidency. You had presidents that they didn't fix it. So it's like, how are you going to fix it? If you're representing a state that sucks, if you're representing a state that has a homelessness problem, a poverty problem, a drug problem, an educational problem, why should we vote for you for president if you didn't fix it where you were at? This is what Trump means. This is what Trump means about go back to where you came from and fix it and then come back. Now, this is obviously in the context he's talking about to another country, but in a broader sense, that's exactly what he means, and that's what I've been saying myself for a while. Like, California, if you're like the mayor of San Francisco, and then San Francisco is disgusting and terrible, and you run for governor, why should I vote for you for governor? What you resided over was terrible. And it goes, it's the same thing. Like, it's the same thing with Cory Booker, Kamala Harris, all of them. Well, all of them aren't politicians, so I shouldn't say that. But that's just how it goes. And it's just time after time when you'll see liberals promoting all of this craziness, all of this extra zeal, and in terms of condemning somebody as a racist or a bigot or whatever. But then they'll turn on each other. And Republicans will say, like, well, no, you're overreacting, you're being obnoxious, you're being dishonest, by calling everybody racist, calling everybody bigot. And then people say, no, you're supporting white supremacy, stop defending it. And then the Democrats go out and they say the same things about each other that the Republicans were saying. So, which one is it? And as for Obama, was he a good president or a bad president? Did he make good decisions or bad decisions? Because, again, people to this day, somebody said it yesterday. They literally said the only reason why somebody would hate Obama because he was black. Well, the Democrats now are saying that they didn't like what he was doing. So, are they racist? Can you be consistent? If it's racist when the Republicans criticize Obama, then it's racist when Democrats criticize Obama. If it's okay for Democrats to criticize Obama, it's okay for Republicans to criticize Obama. You can't do that. Like, you got to pick one. And then, since they're saying that Obama was bad at certain things, and most people love Obama, then which one is it? Is Obama right, and these people don't know what they're talking about, which will make them bad candidates? Or are they good candidates, and they're right about Obama, and he didn't know what he was doing? So therefore, he's not as good. He wasn't as good as people seem to worship him out to be. You got to pick one. I wish y'all would understand the implications of the stuff that people say, instead of just getting mad and running into emotional arguments and that sort of thing. There's implications to the stuff people say. There's implications to the ideas that people put out. Follow them to their logical conclusion, and you'll see that liberals don't make any sense whatsoever. And you got even articles, newspaper articles, that's like, when did Obama become a Republican? We brought up, we bring up something, and it was something that Obama supported, and you're like, oh, that's a Republican talking point. Because that's what they were saying. It's a joke. So, I enjoyed... I'm going to enjoy these primaries because they're going to put each other on blast. And, like, okay, back to Kamala Harris. People talk about corrupt cops. People talk about the corrupt prison system all the time. She's a part of it. She was a prosecutor. Is that going to stop people from voting for her? No. I don't even know what to say. But just watch it. You should really, even if you don't watch it, watch like highlights of it or commentary on the Democratic primaries. Like, just watch it, about the debates and how they treat each other. Because they're going to say the same things about each other that they've been saying about Republicans. And then maybe you'll finally realize that what we've been saying, when we say that they don't know what they're talking about, and they resort to using violence or excuse me, not violence. They resort to, calling each other racist or calling each other bigot or calling each other insensitive. They resort to that instead of actually talking about policies. And hopefully y'all will see them for who they are.